Okay, guitar lesson. The next guitar lesson, I think this is 4. We're gonna go in depth on a chord chart. So this is a chord chart, and you can tell that A, I didn't spend a lot of time on it, and B, it's a bit of a mess. But we're going to explain it all. So we're going to start with this top bar here. You can see it says nut there. Now let's take a look at the guitar. This is the nut. Okay. All right. Now this one here represents the 1st fret. This will be the 1st fret. This is your 2nd and your 3rd. We'll go back over here. 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Now these strings, when we tune the guitar, usually we're tuning it to standard E. And so that means standard E is we tune the 6th string. So if we go over here to the guitar, yeah, this is actually more important. We go over the strings that are numbered on the guitar. This is always the case. It always stays that way. Okay, this bottom skinniest string is going to be physically bottom, right? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you look over here, the chord chart goes over that. 1, 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, 4th string, 5th string, 6th string. These, and then we are going to tune the 6th string to the E, 5th string to the A, 4th string to the D, 3rd string to the G, 2nd string to the B, and 1st string to the E. These two, 1st and 6th, are tuned to E, okay? So, now when we're looking at the guitar, and in the nut, you can just go E, A, D, G, B, E. And then they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These numbers here in the circles, they represent your fingers. Now on your left hand, you have your thumb, which you're going to see on occasion. It's usually just up here. It's usually here, or it might be, it's usually just here. But you're not going to see it very often, but you'll see a T up here sometimes on a chord chart. These fingers are 1, so we have T, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So this 1 with a circle represents your 1st finger. It goes on your 1st string, 1st fret, okay? Your 2nd finger goes on your 4th string, 2nd fret. Your 3rd finger goes on your 5th string, 3rd fret. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string. 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string. And then, if I can do this, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 5th string. This is your chord, your C chord, okay? So when you flip the guitar on its side, you see how my thumb is all the way up there? That's gonna shrink the length of my fingers and make it really difficult to strum a clean chord. Watch my thumb. I'm gonna bring it back down here. Now look, okay? When we're playing with the guitar, we always want to hit, we always want to hold the strings down with the tip of our fingers, okay? So if you look, oops, my thumb is up high, there's no arch, boom. Now the thumb is lower on the neck, there's a much bigger arch. What the guitar should sound like when you're strumming a chord, you're just gonna, for starters, strum 1 string at a time, and it's going to, I want every note to sound clear, like this. Now, I made a huge mistake and did not tune this guitar before I played that, so that it's not what a C chord is going to sound like. But every note, even if you're tuned or not, you want it to be clear. What you don't want them to sound like is this. Okay, so if you are playing it 1 string at a time and you're running into a buzz noise, you have to figure out what that is. You're usually muting it with another finger, or you are not holding your fingertip down straight on it. You always want to be on like a 90-degree angle with your finger. It's not possible all the time, but that's the goal. So that, because if you're not on a 90-degree angle, the goal is with your fingertip, you need to push the string down to the fret, okay, like that. And if you're not pushing it down, it will make a buzzing noise. Push it all the way down, and make sure also what happens is, see how if my finger is, see that's at 90 degree? If it's off to the side, now the finger's muting the string beneath it. That will cause a buzz or a mute noise, which when you're not trying to do that is obviously not the goal. So this would not be correct. This would be correct. Again, I apologize, guitar's not tuned. I cannot believe I did that, but that's how it is. Don't pay attention, don't be critical on this part. Just want to make sure that the notes are played clearly, whether they're wrong or right. It is almost a C chord, but it's not. That is going to be it for this lesson.